On the other day, we have compiled our JavaScript action with the help of rollup module. We have another tool called Vercel. Let's compile our JavaScript action using Vercel and call it from the practice workflow. We will open a VS Code here and we have to install the Vercel package npm install @vercel/ncc is the package. It's present. Next, we have to do a small hack here. We have a package.json file which takes care of the major configuration. In the beginning, we already defined the type is module, and here we have the scripts block, right? And we will add another parameter called build. So npm build will call whatever we defined here. Okay, in this I'm going to define ncc space build space src/index, because the index.js file, which is our source code, resides inside the source directory, and we are going to pass whatever the build output to the distribution directory. So it is dist. Perfect. So I'm going to save it, and we will remove this to the trash. Let's remove this as well to the trash. We don't have anything. Perfect. And now we are going to do the build process. This file has been saved, and if I call this npm, here I can do run test, in the sense it will call this, right, echo error no test specified and exit one. It has been exited, right? So npm run with this key, if I call, whatever would be the value that would be getting executed. Now we are going to build it. So npm run build, we will call this build function. So build is in progress. It has been built, and index.js and package.json. Excellent. And git tag -l, I'm going to check the tag. It is 1.6. Let's do git add dot and git commit -m Vercel compilation and git tag -a -m updated via Vercel. Okay, I'm sorry, there's a typo in it. v1.7 git push follow tags. I'm just pushing it into the repository. Here it is, v1.7. Things are aligned. We will go to the workflow here and we will update here as 1.7. Then let's commit the changes and we will save it and come out. Let's check whether there's a webhook is generated and things are getting executed. Well, here it is getting executed, and if we look at it, we have here the JS action, and the JS action is 1.7. If we look at, we have this with the Sachin, and environment variable is development. All right, things worked as expected. Okay, so far it is fine. Now we will do one more exercise. We just need to check whether it is well aligned with our Axios modules and all, right? So I'll do one more thing, npm install Axios, right? And we will go to the index.js. Here This is our distribution. We don't need it, so I'm gonna delete it. And we don't need the package.json as well here. And when we come to the source code, we have to open the index.js. Here I'm going to import Axios from Axios. Perfect. That's it. I'm not gonna do anything. Now, if I compile this with the rollup, I may land into some errors like /node. So here is our previous command, a rollup configuration, and I'm trying with this because it is always creating a conflict with this Axios. Could be some issues, and we may need to go for some patchwork. However, we don't have time for that. But let me do it this way. npm run build. I'm going to do this build. I'm able to do the patchwork, right? Because it is able to compile this Axios module. So we are avoiding such complexities. Pretty straightforward. And unlike our rollup module configuration, we don't need to declare this much complex things and all, right? And it is quite difficult for us to remember all these things. Whereas the Vercel is pretty straightforward. All we need is a one-line command, ncc build source index.js, then -o distribution. That's it. So this will help us to simplify our parameter. However, I'm just updating the code once again to make sure that it is working as expected. So again, git add dot git commit -m updated Axios, then git tag -a -m. Here we are going to say Axios updated. Then we have to define the version v1 point, I'll say, or rather git tag -l. I'll go for v1.8, right? Git push --follow -tags will solve our problem. So here is the latest version 1.8. The same has to be updated here, and we will save it here, update, and we will search for the webhook and check. We will check whether it is getting executed. Yes, it is getting executed. All right, cool. So our action has been executed without any issues. Look at it. The JS-action version is 1.8. So that's it for now, and thank you so much for your time. And this is Melvin Satishan is signing off by wishing you a great rest of the day. Bye bye.